Today we're going to do a review of Hyatt Vivid Grand Island in Cancun. For a little bit of context, we stayed here 3 nights. Our room was the Vantage Club Junior Suite Bayview, and we were here in February of 2025. Our thoughts are 100% our own. We weren't given a free or reduced stay in exchange for this video. Kevin and I have not talked about our answers, so I don't know what he's gonna say, which is always a little risky. But let's just jump right into it. What was the best meal you had here?
All right, so all the food, the dinner options were excellent. The lunch options were good. But what really stands out was the Vantage Club breakfast a la carte at the Mediterranean. It's called the Croquet Madame, if I say that right. It's a hot ham and cheese sandwich topped with bechamel sauce and fried eggs. So that was my favorite. What was your best meal?
The bechamel sauce on his sandwich was to die for. The best meal was really hard because honestly, I didn't have anything that I didn't like. I thought the food quality here was really great. How I decided this was I thought about if I had to eat one more meal here, what would I want? And I'm going to have to go with the Italian restaurant. The Caesar salad was incredible. Their homemade dressing was to die for. And then for the pasta, I had the cacio de pepe, and that's like a kind of like an Alfredo sauce. It's like a Parmesan and pepper. That's basically what it stands for, I believe. And that was really great. So if I had to do one last meal, that's what I would do. What did you think about the beach? Now, this resort is not on a beach, okay, but it does have a beach club.
I really enjoyed it. Excellent views, great drink service, and they had a restaurant up above. So what do you think about the beach?
So I really liked it a lot. So again, it's not on the beach. They have a private beach club and it's all inclusive. They do provide shuttles. It's about a 5-minute shuttle ride there, and then it's shorter coming back just because they don't have to go around. So it's about a 3-minute ride back. The beach is stunning. The waves are big. The stretch of beach in Hotel Zone here, the waves are very big. So if you're someone that wants to be swimming, this might not be the spot for you because it's red flag a lot of times. However, if you walk down to the left, it's calmer. The beach club has drink service. They have a full bar, 2 bars actually, a restaurant, waiter service, Wi-Fi, bathrooms, a pool. It's pretty much just an extension of the resort. The beach club hours are 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. The first shuttle leaves here at 9 a.m. The last shuttle leaves there is 6 p.m. and then the shuttle goes every 20 minutes or so. What was your favorite pool?
My favorite pool was the Vantage Club rooftop pool. The views were spectacular, basically 360-degree views. What was your favorite pool?
So this is kind of hard. So I would do the Vantage pool, but I also loved the pool at the beach club because it had such great views. So I guess if I had to choose, I would do the Vantage pool because I had the swim-up bar. But I do love the pool at the beach club. How did you like the room?
There's a decent amount of space, lots of closet space for your clothes and things, and the view was excellent from a balcony with the lagoon view. What do you think about the room?
So I liked it. I thought it was very spacious except for the closet area. The closet, you can't open the closet and walk by. I mean, you can, but you have to like scoot by. So I feel like they didn't design that so well. I loved how large the shower was, and I also loved all the lighting options in here. I hate using like the big light, as I call it, and I like just really dim like mood lighting, and I love when a resort has, you know, all of like the mood lighting. The room could have been a little cooler. The lowest it would go was 21 Celsius, which is about 70 Fahrenheit, and that was totally fine during the day, but at night it was a little warm. We did ask maintenance to lower it. They said they sent someone. It was never lowered, so I don't know if someone came here or not. The room was cleaned perfectly every day. Like, housekeeping did an awesome job. They even replenished like the little amenity kits, like the dental kit, the shave kit, the vanity kit. At a lot of resorts, you just get those one time, and then if you need more, you can request more through the concierge or through the app. Here they replenish them as we use them. They replenish them, which I thought was really great. But yeah, I liked the room. It has like kind of an industrial feel, which I like. What was your favorite drink?
It's passion fruit and mango mix margarita with Don Julio Blanco. What was your favorite drink?
Passion fruit mojito with Malibu. I really liked the passion fruit mix here. Yeah. I'm pretty particular about the mix. I actually didn't like the mango mix. I thought it tasted too fake, but Kev obviously didn't have that problem. But yeah, I liked the passion fruit mix a lot. What would you change about the resort?
I would change the times of things from the app and the website. It's both different times. So we go somewhere and it's not even open yet. Let's say like the bar, one of the bars wasn't open yet till 6, or it said 5:30 on the app, but then the website said 6. Workers said a different time. Change the time of the opening and closing. The coffee shop, we get up kind of early, so the coffee shop should be open at 6 instead of 7 a.m. It's kind of late. What would you change about the resort?
So I wish they could change the soundproofing in the rooms. It just wasn't good. We were woken up every night with people like screaming in the halls and door slamming. Now, it could have just been that we had really like disrespectful and inconsiderate people on our floor. However, you can just hear people when they're just like, even housekeeping, when they're walking by just talking. You can hear that, and it could just be that it's like all concrete, this building, and so you just hear everything. One night someone screamed so loud I actually like sat up in bed because it was so loud I actually thought they were in the room. Just like Kev, I would like to see the coffee shop open before 7 a.m. 5 or 6 would be nice because unfortunately I wake up early. The website actually says that it's 24 hours, open 24 hours, so maybe it used to be open 24 hours. The app does say 7 a.m. I would like it to be a little bit early. Many days the taco truck and the ceviche place rotated with each other. I'd love to see them both open daily because they offer totally different things. We actually didn't have the chance to have the ceviche because the day that it was open we were at the beach club, so we weren't able to have that. I would love a rooftop bar that's not associated with a restaurant to be able to enjoy the sunset. So they have the nice bar up at the rooftop, but it is the Japanese restaurant and it doesn't open until the restaurant opens. And I think of places like Atelier Playa Mujeres where they have that gorgeous bar up there on the rooftop that is very similar to here, because at Atelier it would be the club, rooftop during the day, and then at night it would be open to everyone. So I would love to see an addition of just a bar to be able to see the sunset. And then lastly, I would love in-room snacks, especially for Vantage Club members. Also bar snacks like trail mix, peanuts, chips, popcorn, just something to snack on. What's your favorite bar?
There are so many to choose from. I'd have to go with the Cobalt, the Vantage Rooftop Swim-Up Bar. They have top shelf liquor, great service. What was your favorite bar?
So I really didn't have one. There are a ton of bars here, but they felt a little generic to me. How they do their bars, I actually really like. So they have a bar in between 2 restaurants. So for example, the Nectar bar is in between the French restaurant and the Italian restaurant, and guests are able to go there and sit, and then the servers from each restaurant use that as their service bar. So I like that. But none really had any personality to me. They were all different and they looked different, but they just didn't feel that like special. Nothing stood out to me. I would love to see a sports bar added. What was your favorite thing about the resort overall?
I liked that everything was close by and compact, but by saying compact, it wasn't overly small. So what was your favorite thing about the resort overall?
So the staff were all incredible. So kind, friendly, accommodating. They were seriously some of the best staff that we have had in Mexico, and really that's saying a lot because I don't think we've ever come to Mexico and said we didn't like, or we had a bad interaction with staff. simple things like yesterday we were in line at the taco truck and the bartender from the Amber Bar came up to us in line and offered us drinks. Like just, that was like he didn't need to do that. It's just every single day someone is going out of their way, and I love that. The food was all terrific. I didn't have a bad meal anywhere. Short distance from the airport. So it's like 20 minutes or less, which makes it great for short trips, which is what we're on. What would you rate the resort from a 1 to a 10?
I'm gonna go with a 7-8. This was a close like 7-9, but I'm gonna go with 7-8. What would you rate the resort 1 to a 10?
I'm gonna go 8-3.
Wow.
I liked this a lot, and what I'm factoring in a lot is the price. Now, I don't know what this resort is going to price out in the future, but currently this prices out at the same range as budget resorts, and this blows it out of the water. The food, the service, the views, the room, like this was better than some more expensive resorts that are 2 and 3 times the price. Like if you are factoring price in and you're at a budget, if you can get past not being on the beach, this was awesome. Would you come back?
Probably not. I'd like to try another Hyatt resort that's adults only in the area. Would you come back?
I think I would. Because they're building the Dreams next door, and that is supposed to open later in the year, and I would just like to see how it feels. Does it feel any different when that resort is open? Is the vibe still the same? So I think I would try it again if I was just looking for a short trip. Do you have any extras you want to add?
I mentioned before there are many bars to choose. I really like the options of so many. The beach club, the ride was super quick, under 5 minutes. I like that. And the staff, the best thing was the staff was all very friendly and accommodating. Do you have any extras?
I have a few. Okay, so this resort feels very industrial and concrete. You cannot come here looking for a tropical oasis. That is not it. But they do have that at the beach club. So I think you kind of have the best of both worlds. I actually like the industrial feel of it because it's different than most other resorts in the area. And if there's anyone from New England, this reminds me so much of Mill Street Inn in Newport, Rhode Island, which I love that hotel. And so I like the concrete feel, I do. I think that the Vantage Club upgrade is worth it if it's your budget. For us, it was a very minimal upgrade price, and having the rooftop pool is phenomenal. The main pool is very lively. There's always something going on. It's really not quiet. So if you want quiet, you're gonna get that at the rooftop pool, which you need to upgrade for. I also love the a la carte breakfast option. So if the price is minimal, I definitely recommend that you do that. There is no shade at the pools. So you're gonna wanna bring a hat, definitely, you know, however much sunscreen you think you need, probably pack an extra bottle or can because you're gonna roast out there. So I would love if they could get some type of a shade option because pretty much from noon on, you're in full sun at the pools. I think this is a great option for short stays, but also for groups. I'm a travel agent and I would definitely recommend this resort for, you know, girls trips, bachelorette parties, bachelor parties. We saw a lot of groups here and it definitely just, I think it's good for that. I think it's lively, there was always something going on, and I think groups can have a good time. Certainly couples are gonna have a good time, we had a great time, but I think for groups, this is great. And I guess I kind of already touched on this, but there's so much value here that the food and the drinks were better than some other resorts that we've been to, and I just liked the little extras that they did. So they had the, in the lobby and also in the restaurants, they would have an old-fashioned cart, so they would come around tableside and make an old-fashioned for you right at your table, right to your liking. They had flaming Irish coffees at the Italian restaurant and at the French restaurant. They also had, at the Italian restaurant, they had the Parmesan cheese wheel. At the French restaurant, they had tableside crepes. There were just a lot of little extra touches, which again goes to the value. Like you can go to some more expensive resorts and they're just not always going to offer you that. So again, I think that the lack of beach here initially deterred a lot of people, at least a lot of my clients that I was like, hey, this really fits your budget great. And they were like, no, I'm not gonna do that because it's not on the beach. The shuttle was so easy. The beach is so gorgeous. I think for the price here, I wouldn't let it deter you. I really wouldn't. I think it's a really great resort. If you're looking to book this vacation with a travel agent, I would love to help you. You can reach out to me on my website, memoriesandmojitos.com, to submit a quote request, and I will get you off to this wonderful resort. And if this one doesn't work for you, I will work with you to figure out which one would work for your budget and your preferences and all of that. And if this is the first video that you're seeing of ours, you might like to watch the full vlog video that we did that kind of showed sun up to sundown, so you can see if this is the right resort for you, because it may not be. Just because we like it doesn't mean that you will like it. So we thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in another video series really soon. Coming up, we will be staying at the brand new Excellence Coral Playa Mujeres. So stick around if you're interested in seeing that resort. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.